Is Musk the Antichrist in your opinion? No. No. I mean, he certainly is one that's, fine with going to hell. He has said that. He expects to go to hell. He said that. Um, but no, I think that the tech bros in general in Silicon Valley are the people that raise the beast, which the beast is AI. We've been living under it. And really, I wonder how much the Communist Party is controlling speech. Um, so with Elon Musk, I mean, many of these tech bros, Elon Musk being one of them, they were giving secrets to the China. I mean, giving secrets are IP theft here to China Communist Party. Not to mention, China helped Elon build his gigafactory in China. So then you're tied to them. You're tied. You're bound to them. So I think Trump knows that, which is why, well, these deals make sense to me. Even though, speaking of, this case that I brought up a couple times, or a few times, I everything that's playing out the way it is tells me this everything in here is true. Especially since Trump said in that Hannity interview, he said Elon Musk doesn't have any control over his companies. And that's what this says, that Elon Musk had to give up control of his companies, and that and that the one in China has to be dismantled, the Tesla there, because you can't be doing that and then not be tied to the Communist Party. But it's not just him, it's the other tech bros that have been with other administrations. It's like, how far is the Communist Party already in America through these guys? So, because I saw your other comment about, do you think Trump still listens to the people? I know, I think he does. It's just, can he? I don't know. Because that's the reason why the Musk bought Twitter, is because it was a way to make an echo chamber of the left media, or the right media, and the right people, and this is where free speech is and the truth. Okay, no, it's just all it is left propaganda echo chamber, the same as Blue Sky is echo chamber. Okay, because they suppress, and Dorsey suppresses. So, and I'm not on Blue Sky, I'm just saying, so all the left went over there, the right, and all your right podcasters went to X, and then what they all did is they all parroted, all your podcasters and mainstream media parroted, X is free speech, X is free speech, everybody go to X. Why? Never once did any of them, not once did any of them ever direct people go to truth. No, they wanted you on X. So they wanted control. They did not, they were trying to stop people from Trump being able to see what people are saying, which is where TikTok comes into it, in my opinion. Because obviously TikTok came on the scene during Trump's first administration, right? And everybody carried on that it was a Chinese app. I think all the other platforms are China controlled, quite frankly. I do. I think YouTube is, X is, Instagram, Facebook, they all are. TikTok, on the other hand, even though it's very annoying, because it seems like there's this battle maybe they're having with the Communist Party trying to get a hold of it, but something else controls TikTok, because you have days when you can get reach. So it's like sort of this battle, but the timing it came into fruition was during Trump's administration, and I think that that's interesting, because then I think TikTok is probably the only platform where Trump can see what the people are saying. I do. Because he knows the other platforms are being heavily controlled, maybe even his, not because he wants, but I could see that the way they set up Truth Social was a staggered process for when you could get on. Not everybody could just go and get on. And it was like officials got on first, and then like a month later, they opened it up to iPhone users and then Android users. So no platform's ever done that. So in my opinion, they were doing that likely to catch the Communist Party and the people helping the Communist Party. So I think they know what is going on over on Truth. I think he wants to catch every single one of the bastards. And so TikTok is the platform I think that he uses, which is why during his campaign he's decided to go on it and say, I'm on TikTok. I think he was always on. I think he has people monitoring TikTok to see, because I think he knows TikTok is really only where the average people are being heard. Every other platform, he knows it's all whatever the politicians say. It's all whatever the podcasters say. It's all whatever the mainstream media says. And since none of them ever promoted truth, I doubt he has much respect for any of them. I can't imagine he does. It would piss me off. Here he built his own platform and everything, and everybody carries on about X. Now it's just embedded in people. X, it's X. No, you got to go to X. It's like, please. It's the same as the same way Dorsey had it, except it's the right wing. And so it's perfect for the tech bros. They got the right wing echo chamber and their left. So, TikTok is the one that actually most people, regular people, are on, and I think that's where Trump still can see what people are saying, and I think he has people monitoring that. I do, because I think he knows that's who he works for, that's who he wants to listen to. I think he knew long before the rest of us that these podcasters and these mainstream media people, he knew that they were trying to be the voice for the people, today Glenn Beck was carrying on about the IVF because Trump put into law or did an executive order opening IVF up for women that have trouble getting pregnant. So they had to go and the media likes to call people like me or like Steve Bannon that call Elon Musk out that we're the ultra right. That's such bullshit. The ultra right is people like Glenn Beck because they all have an agenda. So he, claims this self-righteousness that he cares about. He doesn't believe in IVF because of the embryo and all. And what they all forget is they don't realize they're not thinking like God. Like we believe life begins, and you can argue when that life begins, but ultimately there's that part in the Bible where God literally said it would be better to not be born at all. Because once you are born, then you have to find him again. You're that's what all these Christian fakers, in my opinion, keep forgetting, is that you're not, once you're born, then you got to find God. You got to find Jesus. You got to get there because you're not saved. That's why God said, I wish I could find that in the Bible again, where God said sometimes it's better to not be born at all. Because once you're born, then you have to find him. So that's where my argument comes with this whole life thing. I don't want to get off into that, but my point is that so what Glenn Beck did today and not Allie Beth Stuckey, I forget the other girl's name, the other blonde, was saying that we really just have to push President Trump because they said Trump will listen to the people. So see, they're rallying the people instead of actually being the media they should. They're just pushing their own agendas. They could care less what the American people want. And most of the American people are on TikTok. So I think that Trump does see, and I think they'll all be put to shame one day. I do. It's just I think we all just would like it to come to an end, right? We're just all tired of it. But no, I don't think Elon is the Antichrist, but I do think that Silicon Valley raised the Antichrist, which is AI. Because it's literally what's controlling things. They all were tied to the Communist Party. Communism, when you look at its roots in Karl Marx, that all goes back to sorceries and devil worshipping. It does. That's why communist is it's not a political ideology. It's a sick ideology, even though they love to say it's a party or a political party. And this, by the way, that picture of Barack Obama with the tech bros, you see the head that circled, that's Xi Jinping from China. That was back when he was in office. So the tech bros, Xi Jinping and Obama, yeah, not good. So that's what we're up against.